Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host Pubo Rama, and in today's video we'll be talking about this week's vehicles and discounts that you need to take advantage of. We have some decent discounts and vehicles that you do want to get your hands on. I'll be honest though, this week in general is pretty lousy. I actually had to take down my weekly update guide, and the reason why is because I misunderstood what the times 3 money was. I read special vehicle missions and thought that it meant special vehicle cargo. However, that's not the case. It is actually the special vehicle cargo missions that you can start up inside of the MOC, which is absolutely tragic because it's not good. That's all I'm going to say. It doesn't earn a lot of money, even with times 3. I thought it was special vehicle cargo where you could go sell the car for, 400K, which would have been awesome, but for some reason Rockstar refuses to do that. But with that being said, we still have some very good discounts, and I'm going to be talking about them today. Starting off, we have the Ominous EGT, and you can get this vehicle for absolutely free with very little effort. What am I talking about? Well, to get your hands on the Ominous EGT, all you have to do is win 3 days in a row, top 5 in the LS car meet races. That's it. And by the way, drag races have a max of 4 people, I think, so it's impossible for you to fail this week's challenge. All you have to do is 3 drag races, 1 each day. It's literally 5 minutes of your time each day, and boom, you've got your hands on a $1.5 million car. And this is a really special car because it features Imani Tech capabilities. As we can see on the side, it has the armor plating of an Imani Tech vehicle. So because of that, yeah, you're pretty freaking tanky. And it's an electric car. For those of you that are unaware, electric cars survive more than the gas counterparts. For example, a Buffalo STX can survive 4 sticky bombs, and then it will blow up. Same for a Dubachi Champion, a Granger 3600. All of the gas-powered Imani Tech vehicles and a 300R survive 4 sticky bombs. However, the Ominous EGT, Buffalo EVX, and any other electric vehicle can actually survive 10 sticky bombs, 10 RPGs, and that's actually kind of wild. It also survives more tank rounds and any other type of explosive. You also feature a missile lock-on jammer, which means any homing missiles will not be able to lock onto you, which is epic. And it's a 4-seater, plus it's got super good acceleration and pretty solid lap time because it is a very quick electric vehicle. And I gotta say, it looks amazing. It's based off the Audi e-tron, I think it is. Either way, it looks amazing. I love the design of this vehicle, and I would highly recommend to get your hands on it for how easy it is. Even if you own the car, you can literally sell the one you already have, get the new one for free, and you'll still bank like $1 million. Then that brings us to this, the Vapid FMJ. Now this vehicle is unique for 2 different reasons. First of all, I just think it looks amazing. It's based off the newer Ford GT, and how can you not like the look of this vehicle? It's pretty freaking epic. The FMJ is normally removed from the game. You can't get your hands on this vehicle until today because Rockstar has brought it back for this week. And that's pretty dang sweet. And I would definitely say to get your hands on the FMJ if you don't already own it, because it's quick. It actually goes 126 miles per hour, making it one of the quickest supercars. It's ranked top 20 of the 80 supercars. That's pretty impressive when you actually think about it. That's really, really impressive. So it's pretty good. And it has solid lap time as well. You can see it's got really good grip, and it's something I've always loved about this car. It's actually got really surprising grip, and its acceleration is really good as well. It's not going to beat any of the HSW supercars, but it looks great. It has decent customization, and for the price tag, I don't really think you can beat it. But you guys can obviously let me know your personal feelings, comments, and opinions. I don't remember if it's in the LS Car Meet or if it's at Simeon's. I can actually check really quick, and I can tell you, you can find the FMJ in Simeon's dealerships. There you go. And with that being said, that brings us to the final discounts for this week, and that is business discounts. We have the Maze Bank office buildings, and we also have special cargo warehouses. So we can obviously see I've just entered my Maze Bank office building. And if you did want to get your hands on either upgrades or you wanted to purchase an office building, a better location, you can do that this week. If you go to Dynasty 8 Executive and you click on the property listings, any one of these properties will be on sale. So, well, not the agency. I meant to click on the office building. By the way, if you're looking at purchasing the Maze Bank tower, just go with the Arcadius. They're literally 10 feet from each other, and the Arcadius is so much cheaper. With the 30% off, it's definitely a much better deal. And let's say, for example, you already own an office building. My recommendations is to mess with the decoration of it, right? If you don't like your executive office and you want to make it look polished, or you want to give it an Old Spice vintage, or, any one of these customizations, then you can. And, normally it's $1 million, you'll save $300,000 there. If you want to get the accommodation, which is super expensive, it's normally $800,000, and you want to save 30%, which is a really good upgrade, then get it, right? If you don't have the gun locker or the safe or any of these upgrades, they're all very expensive. So you can end up saving, $1 million if you upgrade accordingly this week. Well, the other discount we have is on special cargo warehouses. And if you want my opinion, I think we are gearing up for a special cargo week. I don't know when, but if Rockstar is giving us discounted special cargo warehouses this week, then I'm hoping that next week we are going to have double money on special cargo, which obviously would be pretty freaking sick. So we have special cargo warehouses right here. All of these tomorrow will be on sale. Buy large warehouses if you're going to buy them. If you're a new player, buying a small warehouse isn't a terrible idea, but I'd honestly just do the Cluck and Bell farm rate over and over. It's going to be a quicker way to earn money. Once you make enough money to afford large warehouses, buy the warehouses that you can see right here. This one, this one, this one, this one, and then this is the last warehouse you want to buy. It's expensive. It's $3 million. I will actually be buying that warehouse tomorrow. I have the zero gas factory, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade in this warehouse right here with my zero gas factory, and I shouldn't lose too much money. But the reason you want to buy large warehouses, for any of you that are unaware, is actually very simple. The more crates you store in the warehouse, the more each individual crate is worth. So if you have a medium warehouse which stores like 60-ish crates, you're going to have a worth of about maybe 20,000 per crate. But if you have a large warehouse, they're worth maybe 35,000 per crate. So the more crates you store, the more they're worth. And that's why you only want to use large warehouses. Plus, if you make your way into the warehouses, you can send Lupe out, they can source you the goods, and then you'll just sell them when it's completely filled. So I would definitely say purchase special cargo warehouses. And I'll have a whole guide on that tomorrow, because I really do think it's something you need to take advantage of, because I think that we're going to get ×2 money at some point on special cargo, and it's better to save millions of dollars. With that being said, we have one other way of making some extra money, and that is exporting mixed goods. Double money on that this week. It's pretty useless, I'll be honest, but if you buy an office building, you can take advantage of exporting mixed goods. You'll make $100,000 for about 3 minutes of work, and you'll be able to do this every 48 minutes. So I guess it's something decent. But yeah, I would say the best discount we have this week is special cargo warehouses, right? I know that there's a lot of people complaining that this week sucks, and I agree. It is a pretty crappy week for bonus money. But purchasing those 5 warehouses I just showed will set you back around $12 million. So being able to save $5 million on that investment by purchasing them on 30% discount, paired with the office building and paired with, a free Ominous EGT, I actually think it's pretty good, right? I'm not going to say this is the best week ever. It's not. But I think Rockstar's gearing us up for a ×2 money on special cargo, and I'm all for it. So I'm going to start grinding the hell out of special cargo this week because of that. And you guys can obviously let me know your personal feelings there. The final thing that I figured we'd talk about is the discounts you shouldn't be taking advantage of. And it's very easy. Just go to Elitist Travel, and you will see the Luxor Deluxe and Swift Deluxe. These are both going to be 30% off next week. Don't buy them. Absolutely useless. The Nimbus, 1.9 million, it's going to be 60% off. Don't buy it. It's absolutely useless. That's as simple as it gets. We're going to have the Ocelot Penetrator and the Anna Silvestra also on 30% discount. They're all right. If you want a, cool supercar, the XJ220, which is what the Penetrator is based off of, it's all right, but I don't really think it's worth it. But you guys can let me know your personal feelings, comments, and opinions. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two, and if you want to see more content like this in the future, please consider smashing that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!